Right, guys, how we doing? Welcome back to day number 4. I'm keeping you guys updated on, exactly where I'm at, how we're tracking. This is day 4 of my attempt to finish this series in 8 days. Today we continue down the list. We've got Jonathan Allen, defensive tackle for the Washington Commanders, and he comes in at number 52 on the list. I think at this point, I believe there's been 80 players released. Tomorrow they're going to be doing from 20 down to 11, and then on August the 8th, I think they will be dropping the top 10. So if I can stay focused, if I can somehow, some way keep trucking, keep going, I've got an All Blacks match to go to tomorrow. Actually, I'm going down to Dunedin with my mate Tim, and we're going to stay the night down there. Go to the All Blacks match, only the second match I've been to in my entire life, so I can't wait to do that. But that'll throw us off a bit. That'll throw a spanner in the works, you could say. But all you can do is get back on the horse and crack on, and that's what we're going to do today. So, in the fashion that we've been making these videos previously, I'm going to first have a look at his Wikipedia, just briefly. Then I'm going to watch the video, and then we're going to place him in a rugby team. Being that he's defensive tackle, unless he's like ridiculously quick for his size, I'd love to put a big man like that on the wing, but look, I believe he'd be well suited to the forward pack, but all of that and more will be revealed. First and foremost, let's have a look at his Wikipedia. Jonathan Allen, born January 16th, 1995, is an American football defensive tackle for the Washington Commanders. Looks as if he's played his whole entire career there. Got picked up in the first round of the 2017 draft with pick number 17. Played college football at Alabama for 4 years, from 2013 to 2016. He's a two-time Pro Bowler, 2021 and 2022, so there's no surprises that he's on the list. He was born on January the 16th, 1995. He's 28 years of age, 6'3" and 300 pounds. Now that screams a prop in the game of rugby. 300 pounds at 6'3", rather than being like 6'5" or 6'6" that a lot of these linemen are. Just that little bit shorter, that little bit stockier. Not that he looks stocky. He distributes the weight relatively well from what I can see. But I'm going to say early days he'd be suited to be a prop. All of that and more will be revealed. It's not as if he's got crazy speed. 5 seconds flat for the 40-yard dash, 30 inches on the vertical, 9 foot on the broad jump, and 21 reps on the bench press. He's played 6 seasons, 85 total games, 329 combined tackles, 195 solo, 134 assisted, 33.5 sacks. Now that's where I've heard his name before. Doesn't mind a sack every now and then. Last year he got 2 forced fumbles, 3 passes deflected, 1 interception for 1 yard. Well, as far as his highlights are concerned, I hope we see the interception, and I would predict they're going to make some mention of his sack count, but let's get into it.
It's 4th down and inches here. Mariota gives to Patterson, and it looks to be...
Tell me you're 300 pounds without telling me you're 300 pounds.
He's short of the line to gain.
John is just an absolute dog.
Watch the hands of Jonathan Allen. Look at him strike upwards, just lift up Matthews into the backfield.
That is 2 beasts going at it.
Washington football.
Man, he gotta earn some type of respect, bro.
Well, he's got it. And for our fellow linemen out there, you would have loved that
Let me
clash.
lie, man. I think the biggest accomplishment
There he is.
off the field that a player can get is being voted as one of the best in the league by his peers.
There's no game plan for hitting somebody in the mouth.
Absolutely. He speaks well, actually. Speaks really well.
Great rush by Jonathan Allen. John Allen off the edge, knocked it out of his hand.
Everybody had high expectations for him because we know how talented he was. But I think he surpassed everybody's expectation. He's playing at a really, really high level.
John Allen, great arm over move.
He's got a nice spin, swipe move. It all seems too easy.
100%. 100%. He's a run stopper. He's a game changer. It's almost impossible running the ball on him.
Okay, we've seen a hell of a lot of tackles on the running back. Not so many sacks
The
yet.
impact that he has on the game. It seems like every single play he's in the backfield, clogging up holes, making his presence felt.
Just the consistency in which he plays with, whether it's practice or games, he's going to be running to the football.
A sack for Allen.
That was one sack. He just loves being in the
See
trenches,
leader,
eh?
the highest paid dude in the room doing that, it sets a precedent for everybody else to follow behind.
The highest paid dude in the room? Well, let's confirm. July 27th, 2021, he signed a 4-year contract extension worth $72 million. Not prior to this season, but prior to the last season.
I'm gonna ask y'all to do one thing. Play out of your damn mind today.
Are you really going to talk back to that?
Yeah, as we call him, he's going to give us that nice...
What is it?
Damn mind today.
J.A., as we call him, he's going to give us that nice little pregame speech, get us fired up and
Captain
pumped
of
up.
the defense.
When I go out there tonight, I'm playing for you. I'm playing for you. I'm playing for you. I want blood. I take it personal.
You could call Jonathan Allen the mailman.
300 pounds, and it doesn't look like there's a fucking ounce of fat on him. Look at the triceps. Look at the definition.
Because he always delivers. But that name's already taken. How about the whaleman? Because Allen is bringing the hump back.
He has that favorite hump move he loves to do. He'll like to work you outside and hump. He does that move a lot, man. I feel like that's his signature move, and he gets to the quarterback a lot with that.
You know what he gonna do? You know he gonna throw that underhook. He gonna grab that guard, whoever in front of him. He's gonna walk him back.
John Allen up in his face. He's got him again.
A hump is like a bear hug, belly to belly. Not where an offensive lineman wants to be.
Damn, yeah, that is. Look at the underhooks, right? He's a couple of inches shorter by the looks of things, but he gets low, gets those underhooks in. And the only reason I know what that is because I'm a huge UFC fan. But it gets him off balance really, really quickly.
Pressure right up the middle, and
Look at that. It's just complete dominance.
He used that little Reggie White hump move, and he just walks Green back into the lap of Davis Mills.
For the whaleman, every day is Wednesday.
The best player on their defense. Somebody that can really be a game wrecker.
We know how competitive this league is. And for the best of the best to think that you're one of those best, it means more than anything.
He's interesting. Very interesting. Like I said, speaks well. Well, speaks well, in the interview setting, but also speaks really well as far as hyping up his team prior to the game, and just plays snap after snap after snap really consistently with maximum effort. You know, he takes it personal, is what he said. But what we're going to do now is finish off the video by placing him in a rugby team. If he was to take off the pads and the helmet and play rugby, I'm going to say he would be the perfect prop. You get 2 Jonathan Allens either side of the hooker, right? That's the front row of the scrum. You got 8 players in each scrum. At set pieces, at certain times, these scrums go up against each other, and it's just brute force against brute force. And I mean, we saw it in spades, right? The ability to just use the angle of his body, get low, and drive. You know, whether it's in a scrum or whether it's just driving through rucks, that ability, that, athletic ability, that size, weight, and strength would fit really, really well in the position of prop. Number 1, number 3, depends on whether you're comfortable with having your head squashed between 2 others, or whether you'd like it to be on the outside. I guess the only drawback with playing prop and playing hooker and playing a position in the forwards is you get a lot of friction on the ears, and that's where cauliflower ears come from. So that's one thing that American footballers have on their side, is the fact that they can protect their ears, and so he'd have to get used to that. Or there are ways and means. There are scrum caps, headgears they call them, or you can put tape around your ears. And so for anyone who's seen rugby players with like a band of tape around their ears, I think the main benefit of doing that is keeping their ears sort of pinned back, which reduces the risk of getting cauliflower ear. So thanks for watching, guys. Jonathan Allen, what an absolute beast. Doesn't play for my team, but I'll be looking out for him. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.